Hey guys, welcome back to KrissBeauty. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Christina. Some of you call me Kriss, others Tina. Whatever you prefer, girl, that is fine with me. Y'all, it is super early. I am super duper excited because we get to try out new-ish e.l.f. products, specifically the new e.l.f. Putty Bronzers. Y'all, I'm excited. The face is all clean. I got my extra long ponytail going on today and I am ready to beat the face. Y'all, it's been way too long. So let's get straight into it. If you are not already subscribed to KrissBeauty, girl, honey, subscribe to KrissBeauty, turn on your bell notifications, and let's get started. Alright y'all, so let's get right into it. I already have my face moisturized and I used my Nivea cream because I totally forgot that I ordered a moisturizer. Well, it's the Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer from e.l.f. Skin. I have not tried their skin products at all. So the reason why I say this is new-ish stuff is because I have not done a full face of e.l.f. in a really long time, so there's a lot of things that I have not tried. I am obsessed with e.l.f. cosmetics. I use a lot of their products when I do like my makeup on a day-to-day basis, so I'm like truly excited. I have a whole bunch of faith, but this is gonna be a first impressions. I got everything in the box. I'm ready to go. All right, so like I said, I applied my Nivea cream. That's a moisturizer that I use all the time, so I just figured that I would start off with my usual base, but I am going to go in a little bit with this Holy Hydration Hydro Gel Moisturizer. It has hyaluronic acid and peptides in it, and it's supposed to plump and hydrate the skin. It's for dry, oily, and combination skin, which is a really big claim because very rarely do you see one product that can do it all. So let's see, because I have eczema. Clearly your girl has eczema. I really love a moisturizer that can really pack the hydration, especially right before makeup. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not good at moisturizing. So hopefully this does become a favorite because I am super picky when it comes to things like this. It says massage a nickel-sized amount of moisturizer onto clean skin. My face is semi-clean, so let's do this. A nickel size. I'm gonna do like just this much because I've already moisturized, and as much as I love hydration, sometimes it can make your makeup like be a little too slick. It has no fragrance. Kind of feels like a little watery, but not like too intense. It's definitely not like my Nivea, which is a lot more thick. There is no fragrance though, which I do appreciate because a bitch will break out in a hot second. So I don't know, I guess we'll see. It does leave my face a little tacky, which again, I so appreciate. So I'll have to keep using this. A little goes a long way though, which I like. So I'll have to keep using this product, but so far so good. We'll see though. All right y'all, so I was finally able to get the e.l.f. Jelly Pop Dew Primer. I have been hearing so many good things about this, especially in comparison to the Milk Hydro Grip, which I've never tried, but you know, it's just, I'm really excited. I've seen a bunch of tutorials on this. I try to stay away from tutorials, especially before I come reviewing things, but I'm really excited to try this. Clearly, I forgot that I ordered this because I did order the new e.l.f. Mint Melt Cooling Primer. I don't know, I might do a combination of the two. I'm not sure yet. I did get their Holy Hydration Makeup Melting Cleansing Balm. That's a mouthful. This is like little mini size, so I'll also have to put this to the test later on. And then I also picked out the Luscious Lip Mask from their Jelly Pop line. So I'm just gonna put this on for like funsies, but this is something that I would prefer to do like overnight. But my lips are always super dry. Oh, it comes with a little spatula. How cute is that? And it's super like compact, super tiny. I'm like excited. Ooh, it smells really good. It smells so good. Okay, so you just take the little spatula. Ooh, it's so cute. First of all, it smells divine. I love this little spatula. I'm probably gonna end up losing it at some point, but I think the idea is really cute, especially for sanitary purposes. I'm not the most sanitary when it comes to my makeup, if you are new to my channel, but it's a cute little idea. It's not as sticky, and I think I put on a little too much because very little goes a long way, but it feels really nice, very moisturizing. This is something that I will have to test over time as well, but let's get into the makeup. Okay, so again, I have these two primers that I purchased. This is the Dew Primer Jelly Pop, and this is the Cooling Face Primer. Let me go ahead and see what they do first. So the Dew Primer, it says, do you want to know our secret? This multitasking primer has a unique gel texture that works like glue to grip makeup to ensure it stays put, packed with skin-loving ingredients like hyaluronic acid and a powerful blend of antioxidants. Your skin will be looking and feeling its very best. I'm already kind of obsessed, but moving on. The Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer says it is a cooling refresher that hydrates. Vanilla mint scented jelly primer is all you need. It works like glue to grip makeup to ensure it stays put. So they seem pretty similar. I think I do want to go with this one though, because this has a scent apparently, and my face does not work well with fragrances. So I am gonna, I don't know, let's see. Oh, this has a scent as well. Oh. Okay, so they seem pretty similar. They both have really nice scents, nothing too overpowering. So I don't think it's gonna be like a huge issue. Maybe I'll use one on this side and one on the other side. I'm gonna take the Jelly Pop Dew Primer on this side, and I'm gonna take the Cooling Mint Melt Primer on this side. And let's see if it actually like makes a difference. Okay, so I'm bringing it down to my neck. So far, I mean, this side definitely has a really nice like gripping effect. So they feel pretty similar. I do feel like maybe because I just applied this feels a little bit more sticky, but the true test is when you put on your makeup. So we're gonna move forward. Hopefully they perform the same and they just have different scents and they don't do anything too drastic to the face. So let's move on. So if you're new to my channel and you don't know, I usually start off with cream contour, always. And I'm really excited in this specific video because I actually get to start off with the brand new Putty Bronzers from e.l.f. They are infused with argan oil and vitamin E. I got two shades because I usually like something a little bit more deeper and a little bit more warm. So I have Honey Drip and I have Golden Daze. So let's see. Their putty primers work wonderfully. Like I'm obsessed with their luminous putty primer. I'm obsessed with their original putty primer. So I'm actually really excited about this. Okay, so these are the two shades that I have. This is Honey Drip and this is Golden Daze. Let's see how they feel. Okay, so they're not packing the most pigment. Okay, this one feels a little thicker. They're very similar in shade. We don't have to see. I don't want to jump the gun. They're fragrance free, which is nice. Let's see. All right, so I'm gonna take the Real Techniques 200 brush. This is like my ultimate contouring brush. I'm going to take Honey Drip first. I have Honey Drip and we're going to apply her. Okay. What I usually use is the Juvia's Place cream foundations in Namibia and Mozambique. I'm probably butchering that name. But I guess I'm just used to something a little bit more full coverage, especially because I like to cream contour under my makeup. So it's really important for me, like personal preference. I like something a little bit more pigmented. This seems like you can build it, but from first impressions, it's definitely a little bit sheer. Yeah, so the shade Honey Drip is very pretty. Like I said, it is a little sheer though, so I feel like I'm taking forever to like really build it up. Again, this is more like a personal preference, so I'm gonna go in with Golden Daze. Hopefully it helps to warm things up a little bit more. something very quiet because I don't know how to feel just yet. I definitely feel like Golden Daze is adding more warmth. It's definitely helping. I think this is something that I will have to sort of wait and see throughout this tutorial to see how it kind of holds up under my makeup. But so far, I definitely have had to use a little bit more product than I would like to. I guess that, like I said, I'm used to more full coverage, so yeah. But I don't think it's horrible. I like the shades that I picked out. Definitely more, it's definitely nice and warm. So let's hope that it peeks through under the makeup and does what it needs to do. So I'm just going to take the Wet n Wild foundation in Dewy. This is in the shade Creamy Beige. This is like my next step that I would do. I'm gonna quickly spray down my face with the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist. It's up to 16-hour wear. This is something that I like to do during my... Oh, it has a really nice spray. Oh yeah, I like this. I like this a lot already. This is something that I like to do during like the makeup process. So I'm gonna shake this up. I'm not gonna put too much. It smells good. It has a really nice like soft fragrance. Alright, so I went ahead and I blended out my foundation with the e.l.f. Ultimate Blending Brush. I just had it laying around. I didn't purchase this recently, but kind of obsessed with the face. I do feel like the bronzer, the Putty Bronzer, is peeking out, which is nice. So I am going to add just a little tiny bit more of Golden Daze. Okay, so moving on to concealer, you guys know that I'm obsessed with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. Like, there's no other concealer that I use at all. But I am going to be trying these e.l.f. Flawless Brightening Concealers. I got the shades Light 28W with warm golden undertones. This is her right here. Come through for mama. I always get something that's warm and then something that's fair or like on the pink side. So I also got the shade Fair 10C with cool pink undertones. So we're gonna try this out. I know this is not supposed to be full coverage. Apparently it says luminosity is a click away. Create a brightened flawless complexion with a flick of a pen. Use the buildable brightening concealer to highlight all over your face. It's a lightweight formula that brightens and highlights your key features. Infused with hyaluronic acid and vitamin C. So it says to shake well, pointing the tip downward, and click the concealer slowly until you see the formula. So I'm gonna start off with Light 28W. Ooh, mama, that's a lot. Oh yeah, it's lightweight. It doesn't smell like anything, but it's definitely lightweight. She's lightweight. This is like my perfect shade. So I usually apply her here, and then if I want to clean up, down here. I know this is not going to be full coverage. I know that. I have to remind myself that because I'm so used to like a full beat, but this is not it. This is not going to be a full coverage moment. And that kind of makes me sad, but it is what it is. I'm gonna take the fair shade, which by the way is very, very fair. Okay, a little lifting effect. That's what we got so far. I do like the idea of the pen though, so that's a plus for me. Let's see how she blends out. Ooh, Okay, so there's definitely really pretty luminosity. God, oh, I kind of love it. I kind of love it. Oh my goodness. And I want to jump the gun, but look at how luminous my face looks. Like, I love it. Honestly, it's not giving the most coverage, which is expected, right? But she's so pretty. I'm gonna add a little bit more to see if it really does build like it says. Okay, I'm kind of obsessed. Like I said, it does, I mean, it's definitely building. Like, you can build it up. I don't want too much luminosity under my eyes though, so I'm gonna keep it like this. But this is definitely for the days where you definitely want to do like a beat, but you don't want to feel caked up. Like, this is what we're going for today. So I don't want to jump the gun, but I really like it. I'm gonna see how it sits though when I set it, but I do want to add some, let's cream contour the nose. I'm gonna try to cream contour with this Putty Bronzer, but honestly, I don't know how it's gonna hold up. I don't. I'm gonna take Golden Daze since it is the better of the two, I guess, and I'm gonna try to cream contour this nose. Alright, I barely blended it out because I really want the cream contour on the nose especially to like shine through, but it's not my best day. It's not my best day. Okay, so now I want to move on to these e.l.f. Putty Blushes. I kind of went a little crazy. I didn't realize how deep they were, but I'm excited. I'm excited because I've been obsessed with like cream blush. I don't know what's going on, but it's perfect for the summer. So I picked out the shade Bahamas, Bora Bora, and Tahiti. Tahiti is probably way too deep for me, but I think I could play with her a little bit. So let me start off with Bahamas. Okay, so this is what Bahamas looks like. It is your perfect peachy deep coral. I'm ready. I am ready. I'm just gonna go straight in with a different e.l.f. blending brush. That's what she looks like. So they seem to be buildable. I didn't even read the back. Okay, so it says, say hello to the Island Glow, the lightweight but buildable putty to powder blush. Blends seamlessly into skin. It has vitamin E, argan oil, all that good stuff. So yeah, so your typical like cream blush. It's really pretty though. It's very pretty. I like this shade a lot. Let me do the other side. I like to bring my blush up, but also like I've been doing it like in the center a little bit, even on the nose. Again, so I think that these putty situations going on here, like this whole, like a lot of their new stuff, I feel, and I may be wrong, but it's giving me less full coverage and more like summer pretty type of vibe. So definitely lightweight, buildable. That's what I'm getting. I'm gonna move on to the shade Bora Bora because it's a really pretty pink, super bright. I love a good like flush of pink, so I'm gonna take some. I just want to add, ooh, yes. Okay, so Bora Bora is definitely like, you can see her. You can see her. You gotta dig into her a little bit, but she's there. She's there. I love it. And apparently I think you can put these like over your foundation as well, because it says it turns from putty to powder. So I don't know. I'm like scared to put this over my foundation. Maybe I'll try though if it gets kind of lost. But what I am going to do now is set my face finally. Okay, so far, after setting the base, I could say that like it looks, honestly, it looks so good. It looks flawless. I don't know if you can see it on camera. Gorgeous. It is not too much. I really honestly appreciate this beat because it's giving me what I need without like suffocating me. I love her. I love it. I love it. I don't have any new bronzers. I don't think I want to do bronzer again. I think I'm just gonna leave it like this because I really want to stick to like e.l.f. products today. I kind of want to see if these blushes break up the makeup though. So I'm gonna take Bahamas, which is like that coral shade, and I want to see if it breaks up the makeup and if it really turns to powder. It looks really pretty, like pigment wise, over makeup for sure. Yes. Yes, mama. I went a little in, but it's okay. It's okay because she looks gorgeous. She looks absolutely gorgeous, honestly. I don't see anything breaking up, y'all. I do not see anything breaking up. I see a little, not too much of a luminosity, just a little bit. And it definitely, I don't know if it dried down. I don't know what kind of blueheadia this is, but she's so pretty. You see that? I love it. I love it. Okay, so far so good. I did pick out their jelly highlighter in Cloud. I have not tried their jelly highlighters, I believe. This is a smooth jelly textured highlighter, blends to the skin for a luminous glowing skin effect. It can be worn alone, over makeup, or mixed into foundation. It applies wet and dries to a long wearing glowy finish. This, ooh, okay. This is what she looks like. No smell. She feels a little like, definitely a little watery. I like the shade a lot. It's like a pinky champagne. Kind of blends into nothing, but let's see how it looks on the face. Okay, so I'm gonna take my Motor Pro BMX 265 Glow Brush. Let's see. Oh mama. Okay. Oh God, every time when I try to stay natural, this is what happens. I'm gonna have to blend her out quickly. Oh God, blend her out quickly, darling. Holy crap. Okay, out, blend her out. Yeah, so this gives you no type of I don't know what the hell's going on here, but this doesn't give you any type of like, this don't even give you a second, honey. This is, it dries down immediately. Like it left a whole streak. So yeah, I'm gonna use a different brush. Maybe if I like, oh no, it's so pretty, but it's like, oh my God, give me a second, honey. Oh no, I just made it worse. I just made it worse. My whole face is about to be a glazed donut. It's about to be a glazed donut. I feel it. Damn, and I was trying to be all natural and cute today, but this highlight is very, very intense. I don't know if I would even like, I love a good highlighter, but you gotta give me a second. Like, I don't know what it's doing, but this is definitely something that you have to like pick up and just start moving. Like you cannot let it, Oh boy. I mean, I'm kind of glad it goes into this sheer moment because yeah, it's buildable. It's buildable, which is nice. Maybe even spray down your face before you go in with this highlighter because she doesn't play any games. She's ready to go. Like she's the first one out the door. I don't know what happened. It didn't completely mess up my makeup, but I'm just not feeling it no more. It just, because I'm like rushing to blend this out, it looks splotchy now. And I have to keep adding more because it picks up in some places and some places it does not. That's a little upsetting, honestly. You gotta be really, really careful with this highlighter. Like I don't even think that I'll ever use this again. I will probably use it under makeup because I like to sometimes highlight under makeup, but my only issue with that is that like the highlight sort of starts moving and it gets under my eyes and it's just like, ugh, why did I spend this time highlighting under my makeup? And this seems like the perfect type of product for that. If it performs the same, you know, under the makeup. Like literally it does not, like she doesn't move. I don't know if you can even see this, but she doesn't move at all. So yeah, so this is kind of like what I would use under my makeup. So I think I found the perfect thing for that. But otherwise, no. Let me go ahead and do my eyebrows off of camera really quickly and I will be back. Alright you guys, so I went ahead and I did my brows off of camera as well as concealed my eyelids so we can get into the eyes. But before we do that, I realized that I also picked out this highlighting holographic duo in the shade Siren's Call. This is not necessarily like a brand new product, which I'm pretty sure half of the stuff is not absolutely brand new, but I figured maybe it'll help the situation. It has like a peach shimmer, which I'm not a fan of like shimmer blushes, but it also has this, whoa, okay, this is very pigmented. I'm gonna sort of swirl and mix the two and see if maybe they help a little bit. I'm gonna use my fan brush. I'm scared. Okay, so when I mix the two, it kind of creates this gold tone, which I'm not mad at. But it's just a lot. It's a lot, especially over the jelly situation. I just didn't want today's look to look like this. But I would probably use this on its own because it seems really pretty. It seems pretty. I don't know if it necessarily helped, but we're gonna move on. Yeah, we're gonna move on. I did pick out, what did I pick out? For the eyes today, I did pick out the, first of all, I have the Mint Melt brush sets, which I'm excited for. And then I have two of the No Budge shadow sticks, one in rose gold and the other one in perfect pearl. And I also picked out these crystals because I seen like this look on Instagram that I kind of want to recreate. I'll leave it down below. And I picked out one of the Mint Melt eyeshadow situations. This is in Chocolate Melt. This is just more my vibe than the other one. I didn't want to get two or get all of them, and I'm really honestly not going to use them. I'm more of like a warm tone type of girl. So I just picked this one out. Okay, so this was what this one looks like. It has like everything that you need, including a little pop of like mint green. I like their bite-size eyeshadow duos, so I'm hoping this is like the same formula, same gist, just like more on brand with their mint melt situation happening. So I'm just gonna go in today. Honestly, like I would say maybe for the past year I haven't even like spent time doing the eyes too much, so we're gonna have fun. Okay, so we have the brushes here. They are kind of small, but we have the Mint Melt blending brush. Okay, I don't know if I can blend much with this because it's a little dense, but I could definitely use this. And then there's the Mint Melt eye contour, and then the Mint Melt eyeshadow brush. So yeah, okay, we have these No Budge shadow sticks. This is Perfect Pearl. I'll put her right here, the shade right here. It's really pretty. I think I can definitely use that for like my inner corner. And then we have Rose Gold. Rose Gold I'll put down here. Okay, that's a really pretty nice like rose gold. So let's see if they actually don't budge on the eyes. I'm not used to like shadow sticks, but we're gonna work with it. I also have their Lash It Loud volumizing mascara, so I'll use that at some point. But I am gonna start off with their Chocolate Melt, you know, bite size situation. I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. This is like a really nice transition shade, and I'm using the blending brush. Okay, I got y'all zoomed on and maybe a little too zoomed, but I'm gonna start off with this shade right here. Okay, so far this shade does blend out pretty nicely. It's definitely buildable. I don't know if this brush is necessarily for blending. I feel like I would use it more to pack on shades and buff things out, but like to blend, I'm not sure. But I do like the shade, so. Alright, so far I really do like the shade. I put it in my outer V and then I used a clean, totally separate from this e.l.f. collection, blending brush. So I do like it. I'm gonna add this deeper shade here at the end. It's like a nice, really deep chocolate. And I'm sort of gonna add that again on the outer V. Okay, so far I like the way this is performing. It's doing what it's supposed to do. So I'm gonna move on to these shadow sticks because this is what I'm really excited about. Okay, so I do want to fill my lid with the rose gold shade first. Let's see how this performs. You really have to sort of like tug at this. Okay, it's a really pretty pink. I thought it was gonna be a little too like copper in a way because that's how it, well, yeah, it kind of came off like super pink, but it's actually really pretty. Wish it was a little tiny bit like more pigmented, but honestly, she's pretty. She's very pretty. Okay, so I'm noticing that it's not too like oily, too slick, which is a good thing, but it also like I'm able to blend it out with my finger, so that's a nice plus. I really like this shade. I think it gives it the perfect amount of pink, but it's not too like overbearing. I'm gonna take the Mint Melt eyeshadow brush and I kind of want to like blend this out a little bit, and I'm also gonna go back to that super chocolate brown. I'm just gonna reiterate this. Okay, so the blending definitely helped. I do have to add a little bit more of this shadow stick. Okay, so I feel like it looks decent, sort of. I'll probably have to go back and fix it a little more. I'm gonna go ahead and use the shade Perfect Pearl to sort of like brighten up that inner corner. I'm gonna take the Mint Melt eye contour brush to sort of soften this. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty. Am I like completely blown away wild by it? No, I'm not. I have to be honest. I'm not. Yeah. I'm gonna take this shade here, this nice like highlight shade, the same brush. I'm not sure what they put in these little bite-sized eyeshadow duos, but they always like, oh, they always give me what I need. I'm gonna swatch this mint shade for you guys. I'm not gonna use it. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it's very like pretty. It's a very pretty mint green. I'm not too much of a mint person, so we're gonna leave her where she's at for a future video. I don't know. I mean, I'm pretty satisfied with the look so far, but I don't know. Let's finish up the eyes. All right, you guys. So I went ahead and I finished the eyes off of camera. I did use their new mascara, which is the Lash It Loud Volumizing Mascara. I really like this mascara. I could definitely see myself using this alone. I added some crystals to my, like, I added one crystal on top, one crystal on bottom. And then the lashes that I used today was the IMV 3D collection, natural 3D in the style 12. This is like the little carton it came in. They're like really big and fluttery. I brought the eyeshadow out and like tight cornered it if that makes sense. Oh, to apply the crystals, I use my Super Strip Lash Adhesive from Shop Miss A. This is like the ultimate glue. So I'm gonna apply some mascara on my lower lashes real quickly. Okay, so this look definitely came out a little bit more dramatic than I thought it was gonna be, but we're gonna move on to lips. I don't have any new lip stuff from e.l.f. I know they do have a couple new lip products, but it just didn't catch my eye. So I'm gonna use my LA Girl Perfect Precision lip liner in the shade Sugar and Spice. This is like a nice pink toned brown shade. Okay, so I filled in the majority of my lips. I just realized that I bought 2 more shades of the No Budge shadow sticks. I found the shade Copper Chic, and I also purchased the shade Magnetic Pull. So this is like a purple vibe, and this is the copper that I was like afraid of. I'm like, I thought I bought copper, but this is what this one looks like. It's definitely like that deep gray purple sort of vibe. This is Magnetic Pull, and then Copper Chic is this one. So they're definitely a little bit more deep. I will definitely use these shades in future videos, but I kind of got a gist of what the No Budge shadow sticks are like, which I'll let you guys know at the end. And I also bought this enhancing lash and brow serum that I would have to use along with a couple other products over time to see if it actually helps. So I'll keep you guys updated on that. For my lips today, I'm just gonna go with the e.l.f. Lip Plumping Gloss. I recently picked out this shade. This is in the shade Pink Cosmo. It is more like a super light pink vibe. So I'm just gonna use this in the center. Okay, I'm gonna go one more time with the Stay All Night Microfine Setting Mist from e.l.f. And I think this is the final look. What do you guys think? Before I share my 2 cents, because I have a lot of thoughts. Not too many thoughts, but I definitely have favorites. First of all, the Hydro Gel Moisturizer from their Holy Hydration line. I like this. I would definitely use this again. It didn't make me break out. It wasn't too overwhelming. There's no crazy scent. It's definitely fragrance free. It's not too watery, so I would definitely use this again and sort of keep you guys updated. Their primers. Now I use the Mint Melt Cooling Face Primer, and I also use the e.l.f. Dewy Primer. I like both of these. I think that they perform extremely like similar, which is nice because this is more available. I don't really see this locally like anywhere, so I like both of these. I used this one on this side and this one on this side, and to be honest, I don't really see a difference. I think they both gripped the makeup really nicely, and I would use both of these. They just both have different scents. This one is a melon sort of scent, and this one is more like soft vanilla type vibes. Nothing overpowering. They did not make me break out. I would use both of these. I think these are both new favorites of mine, so 100% I would use them. What else? Oh gosh. Okay. Ooh, these were not my favorites. I'm not gonna lie. I guess because, listen, I think that these will definitely be used again on my more like light days. I think that I will not really be able to get much use of them putting them under my foundation. And they're buildable. They're definitely buildable. I want to get a shade that's a little bit deeper just for my contouring purposes. But they definitely go over your foundation. They go over your foundation. They're not gonna really peek through under your makeup too much. But I think this is about personal preference. I think the product itself was really nice. It was luminous. It wasn't too oily. I'm a dry girl, so I would give this like a 7 out of 10 because I don't think it's bad. I just think it's not for your full coverage days. So that's my thoughts on that. Let's see what else. I like these eyeshadow situations. I think that they did the exact same formula as the bite-sized eyeshadows. Love them, love them, love them. The one thing that I could have went without though, honestly, were their brushes. They're really like, I don't know, they're kind of like weird, they're kind of hard to hold. I don't think that they were horrible, but I think that it was an unnecessary purchase, just being honest. I love the mascara. I hate, and I don't use that word like a lot in my everyday life at all, but the jelly highlighter, no. No, no, no. I would definitely try to use this under my makeup, but over the makeup, it just sets immediately. It's too much, too quick, too fast. Yeah. And then as far as their holographic highlighter, it's okay. It's okay. Gotta mix them up a little bit, be a little light-handed, but again, I don't think it's something that I actually 100% needed. Their shadow sticks, let me just show you. The shadow sticks could have went without. I would give the shadow sticks a 4.5 out of 10, honestly. They're not horrible. I've tried worse products, but it was okay. I think I enjoy the crystals more. I definitely enjoy the eyeshadow palette more, the mascara way more. I'm also kind of obsessed with these blushes. I think that they go way better over makeup than under makeup, but I think either way, this is definitely worth it. Definitely worth it, 100%. And I like the setting spray. I like the setting spray. I would have to see if this can really hold my makeup, but honestly, I think my skin looks really, really pretty. I almost forgot these concealers. I don't know how, because I actually enjoy these. These, again, these are definitely for your lighter days, but they're buildable, very luminous, super pretty on the skin, as you've seen. I like these. I don't know if I'm missing anything else. To be honest, I give this whole experience maybe a 7 out of 10. There were definitely some hits. Definitely some hits. The mascara, these, the blushes, the eyeshadow. I think there were some definite hits. There were some misses, and then there's also things that I would have to try in the future. So I'm not too disappointed at this experience. I think that my face makeup looks amazing. Everything that I used today will be linked down below. I mean, overall, I really enjoyed today's experience. If you guys love this video, make sure you give me a thumbs up. Let me know what you want me to try in the comments. One last thing, this Jelly Pop luminous lip mask, I really loved it. It kept everything hydrated. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you've tried any of these products, let me know down below. Let me know your thoughts, how it holds up for you. Let me know if maybe I was using something wrong, but this is today's look. I hope you guys enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye guys.